And I wanted to ask you briefly about Daleks, because I think one thing that people never think about is that a Dalek is essentially a glorified traffic cone with pimples and a plunger. How on earth did that become scary? What did they do to make Daleks so scary?
I don't know. I can't take any credit for it. I was about 1 year old at the time when they did that, and they didn't phone my house a lot. But I mean, they are rather beautiful things. It's hard for me to look at Daleks. They're so wired into my brain. But people who've never seen Daleks from other countries will stare at them in fascination. There is something very good about that and very satisfying about that design. They're a good idea. You know, a tank with anger problems. That's an awesome idea, isn't it? I mean, that's brilliant. Terry Nation just came up with that one day. That's a brilliant idea. That voice is amazing. But also just the idea they're so emotional and screechy and panicky and horrible, and yet they're sort of robots. That's fascinating. And the very minimalist animation they have is very, very cool. People just love those things. They are still by far Doctor Who's most popular monster. And I think they're the best monsters ever in anything. And yes, they are kind of, a bit of 60s pop art and casters, but you can't improve on them.
Yeah, and are you in favour of the levitating Dalek? Because I remember that being a topic of controversy when I was...
Was it? I mean, but they've always levitated. People who understand their Doctor Who properly, like I do, have known that Daleks always could do that. They've been doing that for years. Generally speaking, they'd cut away in the old show when they did it. And there's a Sylvester McCoy episode where the terrifying cliffhanger was a Dalek going up the stairs. And I remember it was a wonderful cliffhanger, but I remember just thinking, brilliant. This is the only show in the world where the evil monster demonstrates its satanic power by ascending a staircase. Oh, you're in trouble now, Doctor.